First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
We're going to switch your mic out. I hate the sound of your mic.
Okay.
All right? So we're just going to switch it out. Andrew's going to steal one from Light 98.7 down the hallway, and they're just going to have to both use one mic down there. So,
Not because I'm spreading COVID, like you said.
yeah. Well, do you remember that night? It was the night you had just found.
Yeah,
No, you didn't just find out. Please, I don't want to say that.
No, I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, we'll get the story. But it
All right,
was
no. What happened was I just got my knee replaced late October, so I was
Yes.
home all November.
Yeah.
My daughter came home. We went and got tested out on whim. I came back. I was asymptomatic.
Yeah.
And that's when I talked to you about it.
Oh, okay.
But I hadn't left the house in like a month and a half, and I was.
It was the teddy bear toss when New York Sash was
Yeah.
trying to do
they
the
every
teddy
year.
bear
That's
toss.
right
Yeah.
around there,
Yeah.
between Thanksgiving and
Right.
Christmas.
Yep. And it was at Babe's. We were over at Babe's.
Oh, that's right. God, I forgot about that.
Right, that's where I saw you.
Holy God, that was almost a year ago.
And then the next day, I was like, "Hey, did you hear Paul tested positive?" I'm like, "What?"
No, he's spreading it.
Boy,
How's this one?
that's much better.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Smooth, velvety.
Okay, before we get going, I got two things I want to straighten out with you. I didn't spread
Okay.
the couple, but the other one was Long Island Ducks, New Haven Blades,
Long Island Ducks. You're absolutely
Johnstown
right.
Jets, and
Yep.
the Clinton Comets. Now there was a guy that played for the Ducks who got. I think he played for either New Haven too. But
So the Clinton Comets played in that Eastern
oh yeah,
League.
oh yeah,
We should have known
they
that.
They dominated. But
And that's what they thought the Islanders were going to be called.
the Ducks.
the-
I think they were started to be called the Ducks.
And then the reporters began giving them the nickname the
reverence,
Isles
right.
and the Islanders, and
Right,
then
just
they
out of reverence, like
Yeah.
Rob
Yeah.
did here with the Comets. But
Right.
there was a guy that played for the Ducks. I think he got traded to New Haven. His name was John Brophy, who used to cut out the palms of his gloves so he could put his glove on the back of a player and hold his jersey, and it looked like he was just riding him, something like that. So it was a great little move. Dirty as hell, but it was a great little move.
That's awesome.
So those are two.
Yeah,
little-
he's catching up on
Good
all
stuff.
the stuff that he texted me to tell you
I
that I
see.
couldn't
Okay.
actually tell you.
Well, I wish you'd have told me about the Ducks thing because I
Well,
had it.
You had it.
I had it, and then it was gone. So
Like everything these days.
how about 2 winners in a row on the that one he knew. Yesterday's question he just guessed on it. But just when and we had just kind of sent out everybody, all the prize winners, everything got sent out. I say, Andrew, I'm all caught up. Everything's good. We got everybody their prizes, and boom, I get 2 in a row.
Winner.
Well, it
Just
sounds like
that.
a conspiracy. Joe probably
It
knows
is.
the guy.
It is. I think you may be right. Okay, you can't just be here to say hi. I'm sure you're
I've
plugging something.
I've missed you guys so much. There's so much to say in so little time. But there is a movie coming to town, a little indie.
Okay, all right.
The gentleman's name is Gabriel Kahani. He's from Brooklyn, and he's coming. It's called Benji's Hour, and there is a casting call again for extras.
Okay.
And I've got the email address here, and I'll give it to you, Jeff. You can put it up on it's Benji's Hour extras at gmail.com. It's BENJISHOUREXTRAS at gmail.com. Now, they're looking for some 18 to 25-year-old guys and girls to play young teenagers.
Okay.
And then they want some elderly people, they want some older extras.
How old are we talking?
I don't know, past 25.
Wait a minute. Stop. Tom from Little Falls, line 2. Hi, Tom. Oh, no, it's not him. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my God.
I want to be in a movie.
Tom,
I
this
can
is-
speak Irish.
This could be perfect for this.
It's
Could be
Gaelic.
perfect for
Get it
Tom
right?
here.
Not garlic, but Gaelic.
This could be. I'm just saying, this could be perfect for him.
I know. I'm sure as soon as I'll get a phone call from
Okay,
him.
all
As soon
right.
as I get off the
Tom
here.
from Little Falls.
So he's looking for So everybody send their headshots. They don't have to be professional headshots. Just send them to this address. And then,
could be just be a shot of your head.
right off your phone. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Benji's Hour Extras at gmail.com.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And 18 to 25, and then like anything after that. So take a shot. Who knows?
You don't want to
Okay.
give out the director's phone number like we did last time.
You know,
I put the number in the story, and Paul calls me. You got to get his number out of the story. People are calling him.
He called me. He was getting inundated by phone calls. So he goes, "Oh,
Well,
I
that
can't do
shows
this."
you.
Yeah,
right?
but so they'll be here. They start shooting in July 1st, and they're going to be here for 3 weeks. And he was up here earlier, and I had to make some phone calls, get all these locations set up for him. Everybody in this area, I can't tell you how cooperative they are, and they're just excited about having this kid come in here. And he's, there's a young kid. He's got a lot of heavyweights with him on the crew. So that old saying, surround yourself with people that make you look good. So he's done that, and so they'll be here. They're staying. We made arrangements with MVCC. So they'll be staying in the dormitories.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah. So, the kid said, you got to cut. I go, well, so, and then all the locations couldn't be nicer. All the people we went to, the Masonic Home, Burroughs Excavating, everybody, they've just been awesome to us. So, I want to thank everybody. And just, it's, as you well know, come out and see how this stuff is. The glamorous life of filmmaking. It's not glamorous.
But it's kind of, for people like us, though, it's just unbelievably intriguing to watch.
Oh, it is. But there's in the production, it's like a lot of sit around and wait, and then take after take after take. So
yeah.
It gets a little too much. But go ahead.
Are you going to be in this movie?
I don't know.
You could be the teenager.
No, Buckley. I know exactly what role he would play because his IMDb page. How many movies have you been in?
I don't know.
In every single movie he's ever been in, he plays the role of the distinguished gentleman.
Boy, is that a typecast?
Yeah. Mike this morning saying Paul is like Typhoid Mary. I'll bet he was the one who brought the tick to Angelo. Could be Angelo.
Did you see Buckley recently?
Listen, I'm a survivor, okay?
He's a tick survivor. You're right. Very good point.
And
Thank
HIPAA. I learned all about HIPAA yesterday. I can't.
Okay. All right. He's not going to disclose anything now. Yep. Not going to say a word.
Listen, now you talk about ticks. I was working with a woman in Albany. She was working for the government down there, and she got bit by a tick, and she was paralyzed.
It can happen.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's the Lyme disease thing, I think.
Yeah, it is. It was Lyme disease.
Yeah, because you lose control of muscles.
It can be. What it does is it can attack your nervous system. That's why you have to get it treated. Angela, how you doing in there? All right, things pretty good.
Are you nervous?
He's twitching.
Is your system nervous?
He now has a tick. It's terrible.
Well, every time we bring it up, you bring up worse and worse things that could happen.
I didn't bring it up. Paul did.
Hair loss, vision gone.
Yeah.
Speaking of hair loss, how about that guy Boris Johnson? He's got a head of hair on him. The prime
He
minister.
does,
Yeah.
and also it shows you that power gets the chicks.
His wife's a babe.
Wife is gorgeous.
And he looks like he just got off like a 10-day bender.
Yes, he does.
Well, listen,
and by the way, and a hurricane. His hair's like all over the place.
I want to party with Boris.
I was going to say he's like not too far from removed from Rob Ford, the former mayor of Toronto.
I know.
That's right.
That guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
At least his hair was combed.
It is nice though that you're able to do these things again.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
We can actually shoot a movie.
It's tough. It's hard to. I'm still trying to comprehend the loss of a year.
I know.
It really was. Like it was a total loss.
Yeah. And I go, where'd it go? What did I do? It's just a blur.
Yeah.
So just time flies by, but back then it didn't fly at all. But I also have another important announcement tonight. Okay. Because I'm here for shameless plugs mostly. I have a new time for City Limits. It's on 12 noon instead of 12:30 on Channel 7 UTR.
Okay.
And we're highlighting the DRI, the Downtown Revitalization Initiative. The mayor's very proud of this thing. He gathered a bunch of people together, all these business people, and they came with this. And then we've also got Fred Burroughs, who cleaned out that hill, the parkway, the zoo hill there to put the Dyson Center in.
Yeah. Right.
Have you driven by that place? It's got the big retaining wall.
I've seen all the retaining wall. Yeah.
Why is the retaining wall
there? They built that there. I thought it was a little bit of overkill, but they built that there so they could put this building on this museum on top on road level.
So it was foundation wise.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I thought it was going to be for parking. It's just a lot of stone, a lot of wall.
Yeah.
But we've got that. I was there from like day one when they started putting this stuff in. So that's all documented. And Fred Burroughs did all the excavating stuff like that. But the Richard S. Dyson Museum, which is NYPA's Museum Energy Center, that is unbelievable. You got to go in there. I don't care how old you are.
There is now a museum up there.
Yeah, and it's free. Okay. It's all about how electricity came to the Mohawk Valley, and it's fascinating. I mean, it's like Disneyland. It's like Disneyland on steroids.
I have one of his vacuum cleaners.
Coming up on City Limits.
It's not that Dyson.
Oh, it's not that Dyson. Darn it.
Coming up on City Limits, a time lapse video of bricks being laid. That's the first time.
I won't touch that one.
Okay, so that's open like when the zoo is open, and it's and you enter through the zoo entrance.
Yeah, You go if you're on your way to the zoo, you can't miss it. And also, the zoo, they're going to have the Brew Fest again this year, which is great news.
Okay.
So everything's coming back, which is fantastic.
It does seem to be coming back.
But this museum, you've got to go. I don't care how old you are. Your son would love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He'd be hypnotized.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
And that is, so give me a little background on Dyson. I don't know anything about the guy.
He was the one that basically brought power to the Mohawk Valley.
Okay.
He was in charge of the of New York Power Authority. And apparently he was the guy that was responsible for putting the cable under Long Island Sound and electrifying Long Island. So they put the cable underneath that, then they put the cables down the middle of the road. And stuff. So it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. How the history, it sounds boring, the history of electricity, but it's fascinating. And it's a learning experience. And I don't care how old you are, you're going to walk out of there going,
That is a major addition to quality of life here.
Oh my God! Of course it is, and the whole thing is
electricity or the museum.
Well,
we've been using candles for years.
You can stop feeding the hamsters.
No, but it's interesting too. They have one of the. We talked to who was it? I forget who we had talked to. I think you were out that day. But they have the big, the world's largest electro globe thing.
Oh my God! Yes, I mean, I was fascinated by that.
Yeah,
you touch it, and all of a sudden,
your hair goes up.
No.
What's the thing you touch and your hair goes up on?
That I don't know.
That's static electricity.
Static electricity. Yeah.
But anyway, it's wonderful. So my time has gone from 12:30 to 12 on WTR, and then channel 7 at PNY. At 7 o'clock.
Okay. Don't touch the microphone.
Confusing as hell. I'm sorry.
Speaking of electricity.
But anyway, it's...
our engineer is also named Dyson, and I don't want to tell you what's going to happen.
But he was here for the dedication, Richard Dyson was, and it was... and you know who runs the place is Mario Ruffaro, Dave Ruffaro's son.
Okay.
That's what we talked about.
Who's brilliant. He's brilliant on this thing. It's his baby. He was there from day one.
Nice.
And so he knows all about it. You could go in there, get a tour. They have a movie about Tesla. And how Tesla and what's his face there that did the other I'm having a brain fart here.
It's okay.
The other guy that did the
key,
the light bulb,
Franklin,
the light bulb.
Oh, Edison.
Thank you. Jesus, boy, oh boy.
You're doing
Franklin
well.
electricity. Edison the bulb.
How's that long hauler syndrome?
I was going to say it's the COVID.
Yeah.
It's the COVID. I've lost
everything's
my mind.
the COVID
again.
Now. Yeah. All right. Good stuff, Paul.
Thank you very much. It's so wonderful seeing you guys again.
It is.
Same here.
My goodness, I can't believe it's been over a year.
I know.
And it's so odd that we see each other and we're all sober, right? I mean, normally we're like,
speak for yourself.
It's after 8 o'clock, Bill.
It's 5 o'clock someplace.
oh, Buck.
I love you guys very much. I've missed you so.
We feel the same way. So thank you so much.
I'm texting you, calling you guys, and I'm glad to see you guys.
I'm very glad you made it in.
Oh my God! Thanks for having me.
All right. And we missed you with the stick it in the can thing.
Well, we're still on a moratorium of that, so you can still leave it. I still leave it at the curb, I guess.
Yeah.
Leave it at the curb.
But that ends on the 15th, though, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Well, have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, William, and I hope you get rid of that hot tub.
We have. I don't know.
Is it still working? How do I take it?
I'm going for a permit right now.
Overworked.
So it's been overworked.
I bet it has.
Yeah.
Those poor filters. What they have to sift through. Okay, cut me off.
Yeah, you got to go.
Your mic is being shut off.
15 seconds too late.
Say goodbye.
Swimsuit? Check. Sunscreen? Check. Phone charger? Check. Don't forget to pack the 5-Hour Energy. It fits great in a pocket or carry-on, and the alert feeling will help you arrive ready for anything. Now get 20% off when you use code 5HETRAVEL at 5hourenergy.com. Expires April 30th. One-time use only. Not valid with other discounts. Remember, visit 5hourenergy.com and use code 5HETRAVEL to save 20%.